What's up, my Room Gang? Back to another video. This will be what if Naruto had the Speed Force. Someone said in my comments that the Speed Force actually makes you more smarter. I didn't know that. I thought everyone that had the Speed Force was just pretty smart. So I will be making Naruto get smarter this episode. Like, he will have something click in his head or something. So, yeah. And, my schedule for uploading now, is different because I am going to school. I'm not doing online. So, my schedule would be, I will always upload Saturday, Sunday. Those are guaranteed days I would upload. Saturday and Sunday. And then I will try to fit maybe 1 or 2 episodes during the week, if I can. So, yeah. So that's my schedule. Guaranteed Saturday and Sunday. And, I will try to make videos Monday through Friday, but there's no guaranteed because I have school. Usually when I am done with school, I come home, take a shower, eat, then I go straight to bed. So I don't really do much when I get home. So yeah, hopefully y'all can understand. I don't know if this will be the last part. I really want it to be, so I might make it a super long one. Probably not, though, because last one was like 40 something minutes, 45 plus minutes. And I'm gonna have last episode count as 2 and 3, because I can't make a part 4, so that'll be 2 and 3, and this will be now 4. So let's get straight into it. So, Naruto, Neji, Kiba, Choji, and a few other people will go after Sasuke. And they'll be getting prepared, and Naruto is getting super hyped because he's gonna fight some pretty strong people, or that's what he thinks anyways. So they get their stuff ready and they start chasing after Sasuke, and then while they're chasing them, they finally catch up, and one of the Sound Four stays back to take care of everyone, and then a few minutes go by and they fight for a while, and then Choji was like, y'all go ahead and I can take this guy out by myself. So then everything else is canon all the way until Naruto meets up with that bone guy. So when he meets the bone guy, he will be prepared to fight him, and he will go up from a far distance, look at him, and was like, I should be able to take him out. Pretty simple. So he just runs fast, and he's gonna do a kick at him. So he's running super fast, and he jumps off a tree and does a kick at the person, at the bone guy, and he expected to break his arm, but as he felt the arm break, as soon as the arm broke, it just repaired itself, and he was wondering what the hell was going on. And then the bone guy was explaining his power, and he's like, you are a very formidable opponent, so I shall not hold back upon you, but I shall make it easy and fast so I could catch up to Sasuke. So then Naruto's like, oh, you wish. So then they battle out, and this takes Naruto a long time to actually do any good damage, because even though he is as fast as the speed of light, or not light, as fast as the speed of sound, he can't really do anything if as soon as he does an attack, it gets repaired or it heals up within seconds of the attack being made. So he is thinking of what he could do, and the Speed Force contacts him and gives him a few pointers so he wins this battle, so he could catch up with Sasuke. The Speed Force says to drag him inside the forest or the woods, and then do a barrage of kicks and attacks as fast as you can and bounce off trees, so you could do a ton of damage super fast, and maybe you go fast enough that he can't regenerate his bones. So Naruto liked that idea, so he drags him out to the forest and he tries the thing, and he does his dance that he does in the show, his like bone dance. Naruto wasn't expecting that, and Naruto cut his foot up really bad, so he's still thinking of ways he could defeat him. So he uses some of his jutsu. He uses his lightning arrows, and it does absolutely nothing. And then he's getting super frustrated that he can't do anything. So then he's like, alright, whatever, I'll just go my maximum speed and throw my hardest kick that I can throw out at his lungs. So then he goes from a faraway distance, and he runs up without him even realizing it, and kicks him straight inside the rib cage. But as soon as his foot touches his rib cage, in a matter of seconds, the bone guy launches a multitude of different bones into Naruto's body, while also getting flown back into a tree. So it takes him about a minute to regen, and Naruto takes some time to regen also. So this battle is going on for a while, and Naruto still doesn't know how he's keeping up with him. So he's like, whatever, I'll just have to use my final move, and if it doesn't work, then I don't know what I would do. So Naruto is getting ready. He has a bunch of lightning all around him. He's technically making a lightning storm, and the bone guy senses that he may die here, so he goes into second curse mark seal, and he prepares his strongest defense. And Naruto runs so fast that he could run on air, like what Mike Guy was doing. He could step on air and catch up to Madara. So that's what he's doing. He's running up into the air as fast as he can, and he's about like 100 feet, or a few hundred feet in the air, and he starts his final move. He's like levitating basically in the air in a certain position where my guy is, or night guy, where his fingers are on the ground and he's on basically one knee and he's charging up. And he finally charges up to his maximum, and he, in matter of a millisecond, matter of a blink, he charges straight at him, and his foot goes straight through his chest. And he has a big hole in his chest, and his foot is stuck, and he's like, oh shit. And then the bone guy releases a bunch of bones into Naruto's leg and immobilizing it, and Naruto's so confused of how he didn't just fucking die there. And the bone guy starts talking like, this is the power of Orochimaru. This power is unlimited. I could take almost any attack that you could throw at me. And then Naruto is losing a lot of blood, and he's about to pass out. And then he's like, okay, I guess I have to use his chakra. So he gets in contact with Kurama, and he asks for his power. And when this happens, his lightning turns red, and his eyes are fully blacked out, and he's ready to battle. So then, he doesn't even let the bone guy like have one of his cells move a centimeter, millimeter, anything. As soon as Naruto blinks, he is revving, or like he is moving his hand at such like fast pace. He goes straight through the bone guy's heart and rips it out, and then he throws it out, and the bone guy is on the ground bleeding out, and he's like, well, damn it, I guess you won this time, but next time you will die. And then he just dies on the ground. And then Naruto is super exhausted, but he continuously runs for Sasuke. He's running as fast as he can of how hurt he is. So he's running for Sasuke. He finally catches up, and they're at the like final valley. So then, once they're at the final valley, Naruto says a speech about how you have to come home, you have to come back to the village, and if you don't, I have to use force, saying a bunch of stuff, and Sasuke's like, well, I can't do that, because I need to become strong enough to defeat him, and defeat you. And then, Naruto was like, well, you could do that in the Hidden Leaf, you don't have to go to Orochimaru. And then he says that Naruto says that he won't let Orochimaru take him, and then Sasuke gets mad and like saying a bunch of stuff, and he gets prepared to fight. So he goes in his curse mark form, and Naruto is getting ready, and he has lightning all around him, and he is getting ready to do a multiple attacks on Sasuke, and they start sparring, and at this moment, they're pretty even in battle strength, and you may ask, how is this possible? Because Sasuke, he has completed his transformation, but he hasn't transformed yet, but since he completed the stage, it makes his regular curse mark way stronger. So he's at equal pacing with Naruto, only because he has the Sharingan, and he fully mastered the three Tomoe Sharingan, and he's tracking every movement, and he's throwing fireballs, and he gets a few Shidoris out, and he pierces Naruto in the stomach, and that should have really injured Naruto and Kurama, but Naruto managed to deflect most of the damage by moving a little bit to the right and slowing down the attack. So then Naruto is getting super tired because of his last battle and just running after Sasuke in general. So then he's close to passing out, and he can't call for Kurama because Kurama is tired and won't lend him no more power. So then fucking Sasuke is like, time to kill you or finish you off. And he goes into his second curse mark form, and he gets his Chidori out, and he rushes at Naruto, and he thinks he hits Naruto, but Naruto is right behind him, and Naruto has white lightning going all around, and yellow lightning going all around, and the Speed Force has taken over Naruto, so they could easily take out this person, because Naruto, he doesn't have that much battle experience when fighting someone that is stronger and or the same strength as him. He's only fought a select few people that are at his level. So then the Speed Force takes over his body, and Speed Force knows every single move everything that he needs to do to make sure he comes out on top. So then, Naruto is, or the Speed Force is getting ready to absolute clap up, uh, fucking Sasuke. So then, Sasuke is so surprised that he couldn't track, his movements, and then, fucking, the Speed Force, goes like 500 miles. That's a lot. Like, he pushes Naruto's body to the maximum, almost disintegrating his body. And then they're like, time for the thunderclap fist thing. Let me get a name actually. Time for the lightning fist of death. Yeah, lightning fist of death. Let's just go with that. And his hand is moving faster than the speed of light, and he will also be moving at the faster than the speed of light, and he will charge at Sasuke, and he would pierce Sasuke in the left or the right shoulder and bring him up, and Sasuke would be bleeding and coughing all over the place. And then, out of nowhere, Orochimaru would come and get Sasuke out of there. Like, use a, what's that thing? What, fuck. I don't know what that is. He basically teleports him out of there and keeps Orochimaru there. And then Orochimaru's like, wow, you're really strong. Maybe I should have chosen you. So then, Naruto isn't conscious at this moment. It's the Speed Force. And then Orochimaru's like, you're gonna have to fight me now. And some of you are like, how is this possible? Isn't his arms, like, destroyed and all this? Isn't he fucked up? And isn't he missing an arm? And you'd be correct. But he does have a select few of abilities that he could use, like his snake, not summoning. He has a snake jutsu which he could do, and he's mastered a technique that he could do with of his feet. But he could only do one jutsu, and the jutsu takes a lot of energy because it's coming from his feet and not his hands. So he only has enough energy to do one jutsu, and he would have to make it work. So he does the jutsu and it sends out over 1 trillion snakes, and all of them have swords, and they all pierce Naruto, and the Speed Force doesn't give a fuck. The Speed Force just explodes with a ball of energy, and it's like a beam in the sky. And Orochimaru is like, oh shit, it didn't work. So then Kabuto comes there, and Kabuto touches all of Naruto's limbs, like his legs, his arms, and his chest. And it immobilizes Naruto for a good while, and Kabuto gets a few hits on and actually brings him to his knees. And then fucking one of the Sound Four, after some of them were defeated, one of them got away and came over to Orochimaru and decided to sacrifice himself to save Orochimaru. So he uses a secret forbidden jutsu that releases all of his potential and uses it on Naruto. And Naruto is pierced, and he is actually about to die this time until fucking Kurama wakes up, because if Naruto dies, then he dies. And he takes over Naruto. So we have the Speed Force taking over Naruto, and the Nine-Tailed Fox taking over Naruto. So Naruto regens all of his wounds and kills the person, Sound 4 Ninja. Then he almost kills Kabuto, but Kabuto manages to retreat with Orochimaru, and Naruto's in this enraged state, and he's on a rampage, and he's destroying everything in his sight. And then the Speed Force manages to calm down Kurama, and because they're just that overpowered, by the way, like, they can destroy the universe if they please, and they're there from the dawn of time. So yeah, so they managed to calm down Kurama, and then they managed to make sure Naruto's alright, heal all his wounds, because he got a few bruises and scratches from attacking the what's that called? The surrounding area. And then he passes out, and Kakashi gets there, and Sasuke escaped. Naruto's in there on the ground, passed out, and then Kakashi picks him up and takes him to the Hidden Leaf, and for like exactly 2 months he's sleeping, and then he wakes up from the I guess you could say coma, not really. And when he wakes up, he's way faster, and then so then Jiraiya was like, Kakashi, I'm gonna take him on a training expedition for a while, so I could train him to master his abilities, and so he could control the Nine Tails as much as he can. And then Kakashi would agree, then Naruto would pack his bags, and they would get on their journey. And that's where I'm going to leave off this series. Hopefully y'all enjoyed it. I'm pretty sure this was a short episode, because I don't feel tired. So I might make another What If later, and maybe in a while. I want the first few people to comment down what you want to see next, because now I have 2 ideas that I could do. I could do what if Naruto had Yin Yang release? That would be super overpowered for Naruto. Because Yin Yang release, that's how Naruto made sure Might Guy didn't die after using the 8 inner gates. How he gave Kakashi's eye back. You could legit bend reality with it. It's so powerful. So I could do that, or I could do what if Naruto had a certain devil fruit. It could be any devil fruit y'all want. Just name the devil fruit. And name the devil fruit down below, and I might do it. And I could do barrier, the gum. I could do spike. I could do flame. I could do any single double fruit you want. So yin yang release a double fruit, or anything that y'all think would be good for Naruto. So hopefully y'all enjoyed this. Please leave a like and subscribe. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye bye.